What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Viking Boys. I am Jake. If you are a real estate entrepreneur or a wholesaler, you are going to want to listen up because I've got news for you. Wholesaling real estate is dying. So a lot of you might be watching this thinking, Jake, what the heck are you talking about? How is wholesaling real estate dying? And what I mean by that is COVID-19 was a big eye-opener for a lot of wholesalers. You know how I know this is because I talk to a lot of different companies. I talk to a lot of people that have been doing deals for many years, and they are feeling it. So a lot of you might be sitting there watching this, and maybe you're a wholesaler yourself. Maybe you are just wanting to get into wholesaling, and you're sitting there saying, what are you talking about, Jake? How is wholesaling dying? Is that the model of wholesaling real estate solely is dying. COVID-19 has been a huge eye-opener for many business owners, us included, that really the game plan of just strictly wholesaling properties is no longer a winning strategy. As the market compresses and there's less and less inventory being available, there's less people that want to move right now, you know, there's more players in the game. It is really tightening up the industry and making it very hard for newbie wholesalers, for operators who only wholesale to continue to get deals. What you're gonna have to do is start being adaptive and start going into appointments with multiple strategies. You can no longer just say, okay, here's my cash offer. This is where I would buy it at as a wholesaler in order to make a small spread to sell it to a flipper. You know, as the deals get fewer and fewer in between, it's gonna be very hard to get deals low enough to where you could still sell them to an investor, which is okay, because guess what? You can start becoming that end investor. Instead of just being a deal finder, you can turn into an actual investor and start flipping these properties. So that is what I'm saying is you as a wholesaler, if your sole strategy right now is just wholesaling properties and being that middleman, you need to figure out how to start getting hard money loans, finding private lenders, being able to take these properties down yourself so you can be that end investor, or you are gonna be squeezed out of this industry. We are having more and more large companies come into our industry each and every single day. We have Zillow, Opendoor, OfferPad. All these people are coming into the industry and squeezing us out. There's also other large wholesaling companies like New Western and other companies like that are willing to make very small margins to price a lot of people out. There's even a lot of new home buyers that are coming in and buying some of these fixer-uppers, which are in fact squeezing out the wholesaler. In just Maricopa County, in the last 10 months, we pulled some statistics, and I believe there was about 11,000 total flips, give or take, rough number. But those 11,000 properties were done by, I believe, about 9,500 different operators. So what does that mean? That means that more and more one-off investors, home buyers, are coming in and driving those prices up, which are going to squeeze out the wholesale. So if your only plan of attack and your only option is to come in with a cash offer of 65, 70%, and you don't have the option to flip it, there's no way that you're gonna be doing business for long. And like I said, COVID-19 was a huge eye-opener. I know many operators that are feeling the squeeze, and they're having to, try to backpedal and, change their business model in order to stay afloat. So let's say you're a newbie wholesaler and this is starting to happen to you, or your sole operation is wholesaling. What do you do? Like I said, you start talking to contractors, you start making relationships with hard money lenders, start making connections with private lenders that are going to enable you to buy more properties. And that has to happen immediately. If you're not doing that now, you better go out immediately and start making those connections. The second thing you need to do if you're just wholesaling, you're direct to seller, is really get down your sales process and cycle. This is an absolute must as well. As the low-hanging fruit are slowly getting taken away, there's no more one-off deals of where it's just layups for you if you're just contacting the seller. I mean, those happen, but they're much more few and far in between. So what you have to do is get your sales process down. You can no longer do just the high pressure sales. That is out the window. You have to create a sales process that is going to cater to your clients. You are going to have to come at it from a different angle of helping them instead of just trying to get the low-hanging fruit. And how do you do that? You know, there's a lot of different sales trainers out there. We follow a lot of John Martinez's stuff. We follow a lot of Tiffany Burns strategies. And what these people have in common is, instead of just a high-pressured sales strategy talking to the clients, is you're taking them through a process. You are making them feel comfortable in the beginning, telling them how this is going to go. You find the true motivation and actually dig deep and want to help these people and let them feel comfortable that you are helping them. You have to create value with these sellers, or else guess what? There's someone out there that is going to do that and is going to price you out of this deal. There's no way around it. You have to get better at your sales process. These 2 steps are absolutely critical if you are solo, just wholesaling right now. One is going to give you more buying power, and it's going to give you more upside in these deals. Instead of making, let's say, 5, 10, 20 grand on these deals, you're going to be able to get that upside. You're going to be able to make 20, 30, 50, 100 grand on some of these deals. And the other option is going to help you get more deals. The low-hanging fruit, I'm sorry to tell you guys, is going to be out of here. There's not going to be much of that really anymore whatsoever. So you really have to make your sales process better, and that will equal more deals. If you guys have any questions on how to find contractors, helping with hard money lenders, private lenders, reach out to Luke or I. We're happy to help. Same goes for a sales process. If you are struggling with sales in your company, reach out to us. We're happy to point you in the right direction of someone that we can recommend, personally, that we've hired, and we'd love to do so. Be sure to like and subscribe. Ask any questions down below. Until next time, we'll see you soon. Over and out.